Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah.
Melanated.
Okay, so I just wanted to come on here real quick and do a review slash recap, I guess, of the BET Awards. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be getting ready because I have somewhere to go in 45 minutes. So my plan was to get this video up, but it takes me about 45 minutes in post-production. So I don't know. So I saw the BET Awards and, you know, Beyonce though. Like, that was a really good opener. Her and Kendrick Lamar, like, they really set the tone, and I felt pumped up. Low-key, though, Miss Tina, Beyonce's mama, she threw shade later on in the event when Beyonce won some award and was like, oh, my daughter had to leave because she's very busy. But she finds your little award ceremony important, so you should be thankful that she was here. I mean, that's just kind of what I got. I don't know if that's actually what Mama Tina meant, but it was a little shady, Mama Tina. It was a little shady. Oh, I didn't explain my background. I'm in my friend's house right now, so I'm filming. You're gonna hear noises because we live on, she lives on a street. And the windows are open. Actually, let me just go on ahead and put my sound on. I didn't want to, but let me just go on ahead and do it so you guys hear every moment of what I'm saying better. Okay, so anyways, so the next thing is just like, why do they keep on having Tracy and Anthony host things? Like, I know Blackish is like a big deal, and I mean, I don't watch it anymore. I watched like the first 5 episodes and I thought like, oh, this is good. It's just not my brand of comedy. But I just feel like I'm over them already. Like, that whole Hamilton bit wasn't funny. Even though Tracy did look amazing throughout the entire show and Anthony was looking like okay, like he was wearing some blue suit and I was like for it, but then he came out in some white Prince situation and I was just like no, and he just wasn't funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't have, like, whoever was writing the jokes for some of these people, like, I was just like, girl, these jokes though, like, who is in that writing room right now? They can do better than this. Anyway, so it was a nightmare and it was uncomfortable, their whole entire opening situation with Hamilton. I was just like, what is going on? And whoever wrote Taraji's jokes from Lemonade, like rules for men taking their girls to Lemonade, like, they panned to some dude in the audience who was like, and both Chris and I felt the exact same way. Is it that Taraji doesn't understand comedic timing and so she was just taking really long trying to say these rules, or the rules were just stupid and the whole entire concept was dumb? You know what I'm saying? And as a woman, if I don't know what's happening, then I don't think it should be happening really. I just wanted to move that up a little bit, you know, so you could see it. Okay, so the next thing was like Drake and Future won an award, yay, but Drake wasn't there and it was some non-Drake that was on stage and I was just like, why did he even come up on stage? Like, who is this non-Drake on stage right now with this ridiculous, like, how, and also how come nobody dressed up for the BET Awards? Like, we complain about like Oscars being so white, and then when it comes to the BET Awards and the Image Awards, like, black people don't even show up in style. Like, it's just kind of like, most of these fools had on like a t-shirt and a ball cap and like some sneaks. Like, come on, it's BET, it's black excellence, you guys, get it together. Oh, and Tanashi came out on stage, like, oh great, that's what she looks like? I don't even remember. What does she do? I don't even, like, she's just skinny. Like, she just looks so regular. She looks like a regular girl. I mean, she's not ugly, but it's like, is she talented? Like, what does she do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening? Bryson Tiller, which my sister's been telling me about Bryson Tiller, and I just still don't know his song at all. I don't know why. I don't know it. He didn't come dressed, and when he got his award, his head was like over the mic, and it was like all you could see was his hat, and I was just like, this is so, what is happening? Like, where's everybody's decorum? Where's everybody's like professionalism? Is he shy? Like, what's going on? He won everything and he performed. I didn't even watch his performance. I couldn't do it. I mean, by the way, the BET show being like, the BET Awards being like 3 hours and 40 minutes, like, I'm gonna just need everybody to simmer down a little bit. Just, that was a lot. I didn't even finish watching it. After Janelle Monae, I like had to go to sleep. It was too much. Bryson Tiller, did they pass out a dress code? Because the same guy who sang Pegasus, I got a Pegasus, I got a, that guy, he was wearing the exact same outfit as Bryson Tiller, like just all black and red shoes. Like, oh, and then at the end, he tried it. He was like, oh yeah, one more thing. And they cut the mic and went to MC Lyte. Like, I was like, yeah, nobody cares what you have to say, sir. Who are you? I mean, I don't know who you are, so like, whatever. But yeah, I was just remarking to Chris too that I'm actually really excited for like MC Lyte and LL Cool J and even Ice-T, Ice Cube, and all of these rappers and entertainers who came out of like the late 80s, early 90s rap, hip hop, and still made careers for themselves. Like, I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them for standing the test of time. Like, they're like second generation hip hop rap artists. And I think we're like in the fifth or sixth generation right now. Maybe not, maybe like the fourth or fifth generation right now. And I just don't know if any of these fools right now are going to have the longevity that some of their predecessors did. I mean, it was only a few of them considering how many people were out. But now the game is so saturated. It's like, who's gonna continue and sustain a lifestyle, and who's gonna take their art to the next level as opposed to just fizzle out? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then Karrueche came out and had that awkward exchange with that one old comedian who's finally getting some play, who kind of looks like Michael Epps' dad. It wasn't funny. Like, whoever wrote those jokes too, it just was not funny. And also Karrueche's baby hairs, like, girl, like, those baby hairs are so gross. They look like jungle vines. They look like the piece of hair you pull out of the drain. Like, girl, no, stop that stylist from doing that. No, you look greasy and like haggard and like tired, and just like your acting was terrible. You like killed the joke, like granddad to Mike Epps' daddy. Like, I just didn't get that joke at all. And then Michael B. Jordan had the audacity to not be there, so I didn't have to see his beautiful face. Like, Jesus, I just wanted him to be there, all like sharp and put together. Oh, and congratulations to Dave Chappelle, you guys. Dave Chappelle came out on stage looking like a grown-ass man instead of a hungry crackhead, and I was so here for it. Like, thank you. And he like talked about Prince, and I was just like, oh, it was beautiful. And then they panned to the audience and showed Spike Lee in that dumbass Mrs. Jenkins Saturday Morning at the flea market hat. Like, when did this happen, Spike? I guess I haven't recognized that Spike had turned the corner into like an old crazy person. Because that hat, no, you're not making any waves. You're not making any fashion statement. You just look like an old lady who wore her third best Sunday hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, girl. Bilal, I mean, at first I thought it was Maxwell because I didn't have my glasses on. So, and then I put my glasses on and I was like, who is that? And then I was like, oh my God, Bilal. And then like he killed that song. He killed it. Who knew? Who knew? Speaking of who knew, also, who knew French Montana wasn't black? Like, I was like, who is that? My friend was like, that's French Montana. And I was like, French Montana isn't black? Hilarious. Like, him, Joe Crack, and Remy Ma came out on stage, and I was just like, yes. Oh, Joe Crack, aka Fat Joe. That performance was great, and Remy Ma was looking real goods. Okay, she was giving us life with that snake mermaid dress. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma was giving us life with that snake mermaid dress, girl. Taraji won. Like, why did Taraji win that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people still watch Empire. Like, I mean, for season 2, like, really, does anybody watch it? I mean, maybe people do. And like, I just feel like Empire isn't black excellence. You know what I'm saying? Like, it isn't the best that black people can do. And I don't know, maybe it's because it was an all black cast, whereas How to Get Away with Murder or Scandal isn't. But like, Kerry Washington, no. Viola Davis, no. Okay, but E.T. I mean, I love Taraji. Don't get me wrong. But Kerry Washington? I mean, come on, girl. Alicia Keys, I am proud to say, was wearing makeup last night. She definitely had on at least foundation and highlighter. Eyebrows, I don't know because I couldn't see behind those crazy glasses, which were cute. Fellow YouTubers, Chloe and Haley, came out and like killed it with that like abstract song that I was like, what is happening? But it was so good. They also looked like they were on stilts because they're so skinny, but you know, they're young. So that's okay. And then highlight of the evening for me, Jesse Williams. Like, I mean, I had been seeing tweets about his quotes and I was like, I knew something was happening with him. So I didn't know exactly what was happening to him, but I was really excited about it. It was so good. Like his whole speech about that and then panning to his mom and his daddy almost crying and like, and you know, what's interesting is that Jesse is the kind of black person who always gets to know what the other side or what white people might be saying or thinking because people don't identify him as being black. And so they might just be loose-lipped and say shit. So I feel like if Jesse's upset, then like, it's because he knows some shit. You know what I'm saying? He knows some shit. It was magical. It was actually really great. And then Janelle Monae's tribute to Prince, like wonderful. The songs weren't like the songs that I know and love, but they're the niche songs, and I appreciated that. I appreciated her butt out situation. I appreciated the whole white outfit. She just looked so good in the dancing. I was just like, the Prince tributes were really good this year, you know? Like, some were better than others, for sure. Erica's, I don't know quite what's happening, but she looked really good. And there was a moment where Erica was trying to like get up and go somewhere during Janelle Monae's performance, and I was like, Erica, sit down, girl. What are you doing? Where are you going? All right, guys, so that's the end of my recap for the BET Awards. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or would like to join the conversation, please leave a comment down below, and you guys have a fantastic day. All right, bye.